Welcome to Faith and Freedom. For the next few minutes, we hope to inform, inspire, and encourage you as we discuss legal victories and challenges to your fundamental freedom and religious liberties. Faith and Freedom comes to you from Liberty Counsel, a civil liberties education and legal defense organization. Join us now as Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel, explains the latest legal issues all across this country. In the courtrooms of America, Liberty Counsel is winning the battle for your constitutional freedom.
Liberty Counsel launched its 10th annual Friend or Foe Christmas campaign. Hi, I'm Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel. Joining me is Matt Barber, vice president of Liberty Counsel Action. Matt, this is the 10th year for Liberty Counsel's Friend or Foe Christmas campaign, designed to educate and, if necessary, to litigate to make sure that Christmas is not censored from either the public marketplace or the private retail. And along with our Friend or Foe Christmas campaign, we provide educational information regarding not only what is permissible within the public arena, like in public schools or nativity scenes, but also we have our naughty and nice list that's on our website at lc.org.
Well, you know, it's a serious subject because the war on Christmas, despite liberals protesting that there's no such thing, is alive and well. And we like to have a little fun with it, with a naughty and nice and the Christmas spirit. But it is a very serious matter when you consider that there are a number of private retailers around the country that are really in an offensive manner censoring the Christmas message and effectively blunting the Christmas spirit by going with this kind of bland, happy holidays mentality and ignoring the reason for the season.
Well, in fact, you know, when we began this naughty and nice list a number of years ago, a lot of retailers, in fact, it goes all the way back to the time of, and most people may not remember it now, the so-called Boston holiday tree. It was a Christmas tree that was cut down in Nova Scotia, and it is cut down, put on a flatbed pickup truck every year, and it's trucked down to Boston because the people in Nova Scotia helped the Bostonians with regards to some fire many, many years ago. And when it left Nova Scotia, it said, "Merry Christmas, Boston," and it was a Christmas tree. And when it got to Boston, they were going to decorate it and celebrate it as a holiday tree. So all of a sudden it magically changed. And that really started some of this naughty and nice list. Mm-hmm. We began to look at what was going on within the retail stores and found out you couldn't buy a Christmas tree, that they were actually called holiday trees. You couldn't find them anywhere. And in fact, in one particular catalog, it might have been Sears, I don't recall now, but they had one page in their catalog for Kwanzaa, one for Hanukkah, and one that had Christmas information, like a Christmas tree, wreaths, and so forth, but it didn't say Christmas anywhere. It was completely intentionally leaving out Christmas from the holiday season. So that's when we started this naughty and nice list. And originally, the naughty side was longer than the nice side, and now the nice side is by far longer than the naughty side. So there's been some really good movement in this area.
Well, it's hard to believe it's been a decade that we've been doing this at Liberty Counsel, but we have, and we have noticed, it seems year by year, that some of the folks that are on the naughty side end up making some, getting the phone calls, being told at the counter by our listeners of Faith and Freedom and supporters of Liberty Counsel who are familiar with our campaign, our Christmas campaign, that you know, they tell them, look, we don't appreciate this. We're taking our business elsewhere. And oftentimes then the people on the naughty list will switch over to the nice list. They're starting to get the message more and more.
Yeah, they are. In fact, Sears one time when we started this early on, they were on the naughty side. They got a lot of calls, and they ended up switching in the middle of the holiday season, rushing out Merry Christmas signs in the middle of the holiday season, completely changing their marketing. Walmart was the big one that switched, was on the naughty side, and then switched a number of years ago and said that they were going to mention Christmas early and often, and they did. There's a couple, however, that are just stubborn. They're on the naughty side. They've never gone to the nice side. One is J.C. Crew. J.C. Crew is one of the worst offenders, not only in their marketing, but also with their employees. J.C. Crew has a clock countdown for December 25 that they have within their employees. And instead of saying 10 days to Christmas, they'll say 10 days to the 25th, 9 days to the 25th. They can't even mention Christmas, even inside to their employees. And in their marketing, they are completely anti-Christmas. They're one of them. Another one is Old Navy. They have always been on the naughty side, and they just simply refuse to change. And another one is Radio Shack on the naughty side, and it completely refuses to change. But you know what? Whenever you have these, what we recommend that you do is, first of all, call or go into these places and tell them or email them why you're not going to patronize them.
Yeah.
And why you're going to, for example, go to Best Buy as opposed to Radio Shack. Because Best Buy is on the nice list. You can get your electronics at Best Buy. And you can bypass Radio Shack. Tell Best Buy why you're doing it. And tell Radio Shack why you're not patronizing them.
You know, it's the funny thing about political correctness. And if you ask them why they're doing this, they say they want to be inclusive. Well, by trying to be inclusive, all things to all people, they're being exclusive. They're excluding the reason for the season. December 25th isn't the holiday season. December 25th is Christmas, a national holiday. And so by trying to not offend a small minority of people who bristle at the idea of Christ and Christmas, they end up offending the large majority of people who want Christmas recognized and who are more inclined to frequent and patronize a retailer that recognizes Christmas. So they end up cutting off their nose to spite their face, really, and trying not to offend a small vocal minority. They end up offending the masses. And it's just, not only is it not good common sense, it's not good corporate sense.
Well, some of them say they don't want to offend anybody, but they acknowledge Kwanzaa and they acknowledge Hanukkah. But they don't want to acknowledge Christmas. Right. And, the fact of the matter is Christmas is a nationally and statewide recognized holiday. It's celebrated around the world. The majority of people, even those who are not Christians, like Christmas. And most people that even are not Christians, Jew or whatever, they're not offended at Christmas. But what ultimately happens is these retailers, I don't think it's because they don't want to offend people. I think they have an anti-Christian, anti-Christmas problem with the people that are running the companies. So, when you're going this season, I would say the best way to do it is don't just not shop at some place that you otherwise would shop, but tell them why you're not shopping. And in fact, this is what happened with Walmart. The year that Walmart was on the wrong side when we early launched this, people went to the cashiers. They would tell the cashier, Merry Christmas. The cashier would say, Happy Holidays. And the person would say, well, Merry Christmas. And they would say, we can't respond by saying Merry Christmas. The employees weren't even allowed to respond with Merry Christmas. We had people call us or send us emails saying that they left their goods on the counter. They walked out, and Walmart got the message, and they quickly changed. And most other retailers, except for now you still have some that haven't, I would encourage people, as you're going shopping this week, go to Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org, print off the naughty and nice list, and use it as you're making your shopping choices. And then let us know what you see. When you go into these stores, do you hear Christmas music? Do you see Christmas trees that are really called Christmas trees, or are they called holiday trees? Give us some feedback. Yeah,
lc.org, people can go to. There's a I Love Christmas icon over on the left above our friend or foe Christmas campaign. They can click on that. There's links. They can print off the entire list, those on the naughty side, those on the nice side. And I think you're absolutely right, Matt. It's amazing the effect that just one person talking to a manager or even talking to a cashier, as you mentioned, can have, and the influence they can have. I would suggest people go frequent the stores that are on the nice list, but don't just purchase their goods there. Tell them why they're purchasing their goods there, because they appreciate their recognition of Christmas. Go to the list, the stores on the naughty side. Tell them why you're not shopping there and why you're taking your business elsewhere.
Yeah, and if you're shopping at a store and they're playing Christmas music and they're including the great Christmas hymns, Christian Christmas hymns, then when you're checking out, mention something to the cashier. They appreciate some good, positive feedback. Go to Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org, print off the naughty and nice list. You also can go and get other information there, the action pack as well, that has the memos regarding what's permissible with regards to public schools. Can you sing Christmas carols in the public school? Can you greet each other with Merry Christmas? What about nativity scenes? All of that's there. You can print that from the website. You can also order it as well. You can order the buttons I Love Christmas or I Help Save Christmas buttons, as well as bumper stickers, all from the website at lc.org. Together, we have made a big difference in this area, and we need to continue that momentum so that we don't lose ground. And you're the very key to helping that become possible, so that Christ and the Christmas season does not get censored out of the season. Go to Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org. You can also sign up for our email, the Liberty Alert, as well as the Grassroots Action email. And remember to support Liberty Counsel at this time of the year with your year-end gifts. That's lc.org.
You have been listening to Faith and Freedom with Liberty Counsel. We hope that we have motivated you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedom. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email updates. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.